Hello, and welcome back here on Spot Hidden, where, of course, we are back here playing Call of Cthulhu, a game created by Chaosium Inc. And, of course, I can't do it alone, so here is the group of investigators I'm working with tonight. Welcome back, guys.
He pays us to be here.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Nope.
I wish.
You guys are getting paid?
You're doing this for free?
London, man, you've been working on that stash for a minute, man. It's good to see it coming in.
Yeah.
That ain't too bad.
It's a little itchy. I'm trying not to scratch it a lot, but yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. It looks like it's alive a little bit. I mean, it's just very fluid in its motion.
You look kind of like Carrie Elwes in The Princess Bride.
I look just like Carrie Elwes.
Just the mustache portion.
Indeed.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Quickly, before we start the game, we will go through and everybody just tell the audience who you are and just a little bit, tiny bit of who you're playing. All right. So we'll go this time right over here to the bearded man himself. Matt, take it away.
That is me, and I am playing Colt Reinhardt. Why are you laughing? Hang on. I've had to swap computers. Okay, there we go. Okay, I had to swap back into... Okay, sorry, I'm Matt. I'm playing Colt Reinhardt. He is a 46-year-old parapsychologist who has been traveling with this group for some time now. I believe he's certainly out of his element. He hasn't left the country too much, but we're rolling right along. I know there were some close calls. He's a little thrown off, but we're looking to get to the bottom of this.
Awesome. And right below you, Price, take it away.
Hello, everybody. I'm Price Everett, and I am playing Lou McGann. I don't think Lou has any idea where he's going. I think he heard the name, but I don't think he's quite sure where that is. And but you know, he's here. He might as well make the best of it.
Awesome. And then next up, the driver of our investigators, Trevor. Who are you?
I'm Trevor, or Chester Goodman. And Chester, last session, got to run over some people. On purpose.
That is correct. You did a very gnarly move and was able to run over two of the Serpent Occult warriors, which was... Well, you ran over one and then knocked another one inside a building, a couple of feet away, so that was cool.
I crashed through a building.
Yeah.
Through a storefront.
It's pretty raw, dude.
Yeah. Pretty metal.
Next up, you know him, you love him, Michael Scott.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm playing James Coughlin, who's a reporter, and he's trying his best. Thank you for watching.
Relatable.
Awesome. And
like
last but not
real.
least, back from the dead from last episode, London, take it away.
Hey, everybody. My name is London Carlisle, actor, TTRPG enthusiast, and today I am playing Charleston Clay. He is going on this adventure, this investigation over in Egypt. Very exciting. Thanks for joining us.
Very nice. So, we'll go ahead and take it away. Matt, would you like to do a recap, or would you like me to take the recap this time?
I'll go halfway and you pick it up.
Okay, sounds like a deal. Go right ahead.
Here we go. We kick off. We're somewhere in Nepal, right? It's cold. There's snow everywhere. They got that over there too, I promise. We're climbing a mountain in a truck. This truck being driven by Chester Goodman. There's a reason I point that out. Okay, it's important for later on in the story. We get to like a town. That's not a town. It's not big enough to be a town, but we'll consider it a town. It's more like a village, right? But they also got a shop. So if you have ever seen like the gift shops in like rural Texas, very similar to that, but on a cold ass mountain. So we're there. We see the shop, but we also see a tavern that's just like going off. I mean, whatever's going on there's bitching, right? So we're like, let's take a detour real quick, We get in this tavern. Everyone's riled up for a fight, kind of like Fight Club, but the less popular version probably. They don't have abs, but that's okay. They don't need them. So we all walk in. Colt and I believe it was James, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, James? You and I went to the bar?
Yeah, we did go to the bar.
Yeah. James and Colt went off to the bar to grab a drink, a beverage, and the owner was like, And we were like, what are you talking about? No, it was Lou and Colt. That's what it was. Lou and Colt. And Lou speaks up and voluntold himself to be a fighter. And from there, I'm going to let the keeper of the story pick up.
Yes, and with that, Lou joins a fist fight in the middle of this tavern. Blood sport, for money. And of course, Lou, being the guy he is, KOs the guy and within 5 seconds. Takes him down. He's out. And, there's a lot of cheers and applause, and our team are just welcomed in with warm arms as Raj, the tavern owner, allows them to have a drink, and the team finds a unexpected guest who they were actually looking for, a Mr. Brody, who they were told an episode before that had some pieces of artifacts or an object that our very own Dr. Rick Kurtz had sold him. And that artifact was called the Skull of the First Magi. Our team of investigators found the skull with the help of Mr. Brody, but they did run into kind of a small threat. About 5 warriors, serpent occultists, pounced on our group of investigators, and our group took some pretty gnarly wounds. Our very own Charleston Clay took one that was could have cost his life, but he was able to survive with the help of the keeper.
Water. The keeper. Yeah.
God.
Yes.
Insert
And
MacGuffin.
they captured one of the last warriors, one of the last surviving warriors. They asked him very nicely where he came from and what his business was there and where Dr. Kurtz had gone to. And he gave them one message in that episode, and it was Cairo. But our team continued to interrogate this gentleman. And what you did find out was that Dr. Kurtz has gone to Cairo to meet with the Serpent Occultists group. His intentions are to make an alliance with them. He is meeting them in a local bar in Cairo. He has alerted the occult of your presence by now. Before you could get any other information out of this warrior, he bit what was to be believed was one of his teeth. It was actually a capsule, and inside it had some nasty venom, some nasty asp venom, which killed him immediately. And with that, our group of investigators were off on their journey to Cairo on a plane ride. About a week and a half later, you all arrive at the Cairo airport. As the plane pulls to a stop, you hear the ladder come to the door. You hear the pilot come and open the door as you feel the hot breeze from the desert come and hit you. As you can smell foods that you've possibly never smelt before. As you all begin to exit off the plane, you do notice that it is around 10 a.m. Cairo time. You see the beautiful sun, a beautiful blue sky, as it paints this pretty picture of the Egyptian desert and the Egyptian landscape. But it is very hot. As you exit the plane, you will all notice that the runway is a ghost town. There is nobody there waiting for you. There's not a cab. There's not a car. I'm so sorry, Chester. But you are left here with your baggage alone. And you know that there's a bar that Dr. Rick Kurtz is meeting at with the Serpent Occultists. You have the skull of the first Magi with you. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it does. What is it? Does it have some secret power? Is it a puzzle piece? Who knows? You also have a sword that Chester has. And I leave it to you.
The sword is tossed into one of my luggage. It's not. I'm not even wearing it. It's just kind of like something we're carrying around.
We got
Who has the skull?
I don't know if we ever specified who was carrying.
I will leave that up to y'all. Who
about
wants
Charleston?
to hold on
I
to the
think
skull?
Charleston.
Charleston,
chose-
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
I can put it in the trench coat.
Okay.
I do love that we got a skull, a bunch of firearms, and a goddamn sword all through TSA.
They weren't around then. Remember?
Yeah, they
What's
didn't give.
TSA?
True.
You could bring in like explosives and be like, just be careful.
Yeah.
It's a business purchase.
You were also going to Cairo in 1930, so they were probably giving you weapons to get there.
Oh boy. All right. So
Well, gentlemen, let's keep walking. Right?
So we're looking for Dr. Kurtz, right? And supposed to be at this bar.
We're gonna hunt that bastard down.
Well,
July in Arkham was hot enough.
so I mean, I'm just thinking he knows what we all look like, right? Like, should we, be looking like we look? Should we like put on some local clothes or something?
Is there a way we can even cover our face without being obvious?
Also, frankly, it might be more comfortable because I'm still wearing jeans.
Are jeans around then?
Yes.
They've been around for many a year.
I've been wearing slacks for so long I tend to forget.
Since they discovered denim in 1895. I made that up.
1895. 1795. No, that's not true.
I actually want to know Gene history. I know a little bit of Gene history.
Why am I not shocked you know Jean?
I know that Billie Jean was not my lover.
She's just a girl who says that you were the one.
The first people to wear jeans, I think, off the top of my head, not looking it up, would have been like 1865 and up.
Isn't that the
And
person
so-
who's saying "Achy Breaky Heart"?
It would be pioneers.
No.
I love Johnny Cash.
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, that's the one.
King
So,
of
That was
Pop.
1795. Yeah.
gentlemen, well, that begs the question. Are we wanting to conceal our identities from Kurtz or whoever he is today?
Sure, but how?
Well, I know he knows what me and James look like. I don't know if the person who took him over knows what you guys look like, but
I will say he also does have powers. I'm not sure if we are able to just hide our identities as easily as we may think.
Right. We don't know the extent of the things there. So
He can create a portal. He might be able to see through some robes.
that's a good point.
Well, now we're just making stuff up, gentlemen. He gained strength. That's all I heard. He did.
And the
we're not
portal.
If
the
he can
portals.
see through things, and he can see us right now, he can see through the world itself.
that's a
He
possibility.
did teleport to Arkham. Like,
Whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
let's find some shade and covering.
How are we supposed to cover ourselves?
Well, while we're walking, I want to take my knife and I want to cut my jeans into where now I'm wearing like jorts.
No.
Excellent. You're able to do that with absolute ease. It's almost like you've done this before.
Oh, I've definitely done this before.
That's when jorts were invented.
Keeper, I would like to get out my water shoes to provide to Lou.
And
Water
as you get out your water shoes, now are these shoes just filled with water, or do they have some sort of system in it, pumps water into it?
They're an archaic version of Crocs.
They have an
Okay, so they
AIO.
just have, it's a shoe with holes. So it's these nice leather, or once very nice leather brown boots that have multiple bullet holes in them. I would hope these were not your shoes, and I was really hoping you were not wearing these at the time when the bullet holes were made.
I don't believe so. All right. Looking around, Keeper, what is the local attire? What is the common attire?
What a lot of the natives of Cairo are wearing is more of the 1930s Egyptian attire. So if you want to look that up, I'm not going to use actual terms for those for I do not know them, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I know them.
I'm gonna look it up.
Sure. And you do notice that there are travelers. You could tell there's other European and possibly American travelers on vacation around here, walking around. You see some fedoras and suits. And if you want to give me a spot hidden roll, I can give you a little bit more information. That can come from anybody.
Okay.
I had a normal success. 28 to 40.
Perfect. James, as y'all are standing on the tarmac looking around, and you see a couple of individuals walking by, trying to assess the situation. You do see a clearance. Awesome. Colt and Charleston with an extreme success. Great job, Charleston. So I'll give you a little bit more information. You do see a clearance in between two of the airplane hangars. You see a good bit of people with that extreme success heading through that clearance and coming from that clearance. So,
What are they wearing?
natural attire for 1930s Cairo, and there's two gentlemen walking together with briefcases with suits and fedoras on.
I gotta find myself a hat. All right.
You know, it'd be really cool is if you had pants and you could, the bottom half of the pants you could unbutton from the pants.
What
So they
exactly
could
have
be
you
both
done
shorts
there?
and
though?
pants. Huh?
What have you done to your... What'd you do to your pants?
It's hot out here.
And now you want to reattach the legs?
No, I don't think I don't know how to sew. I'm sure somebody who could sew could do it, but I'm just saying like that'd be a cool invention if you could have like shorts and pants in one pair of clothes.
Hmm.
Why do they call them a pair when it's only one pants?
Mm.
I think our mission of being unspotted has been thrown to the side. With legs like those, Lou, you're gonna attract all the attention.
That is true. I didn't think about that.
They're a good set of legs.
Is there a clothing merchant nearby, Hudson?
Sure. So if you want to give me a natural world roll or a spot hidden roll, I can give you some more information.
All right.
If only I had money.
I failed the spot hidden roll.
Okay.
Cool.
And
All right.
anybody else, if anybody else wants to give
Yeah.
me one of those rolls, you can.
What were we looking for, Lou?
Another spot hidden?
Hard
Clothing
success. 10 to 40.
48,
Okay.
70.
Perfect. So James with a hard success, and Charleston with a regular success. So I assume it's safe to say that y'all have moved off the tarmac and gone through this kind of exit from the airport. Awesome. So as you make your way past the airport, you begin to follow the streets of Cairo. You do begin to follow kind of the masses of groups of people as they make their daily lives, their daily trips around 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. in Cairo. As you get closer to this town center, you see a lot of different stalls, including restaurant stalls or food market style stalls. You do see some stores that are, where you could buy essential goods, including clothing if you wish. In the clothing, they will have suits, fedoras, plus also natural attire for Cairo in the 1930s.
I'd like to buy a map.
A map?
A map with a P,
Okay.
not a T.
And I would like to buy some new pants.
All right, and you
Lou,
come
what-
up to one of the storefronts, and you see a gentleman haggling with a older lady. No, that is going to be two, please. I need to see what the one thing I forgot. What was?
It was a shekel.
Yeah, I was about to say 2 doubloons, please. 1930s. Let's see, Egyptian currency.
I don't even know what the current Egyptian currency is called.
Let's see here.
Egypt penny. One Egypt
Um,
penny.
Egyptian pounds. Okay, so
Oh.
it's gonna be 2 pounds. 2 pounds, take it or leave it. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hello, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Well, I was hoping to buy some new clothes, maybe some local clothes, because it just seems like I want to, embrace everything.
Ah, yes, I hear blend in with your surroundings. Come with me, I'll show you to the back of the store.
Cool.
Lou, I feel like you should. You owe me, so I think you should also buy me some clothes.
Okay.
Because I am very broke because of you.
I mean, I'll buy you some clothes.
That'd be appreciative. Thank you.
Wait, why are you
Because
broke
of
because of
him.
me? He says
Hi.
he's walking back.
Okay, follow me, sir. So, what are you looking for? You looking for a nice suit, a fedora, perhaps? Perhaps a nice little cap? We have a couple of newsboys' caps from New York.
Well, I was kind of thinking just something that'd be comfortable to, walk around the city in. We're gonna be doing a lot of walking and seeing the sights, So I want to make sure I can move pretty comfy and not get, too sweaty and too nasty.
Yeah, the fedora back there.
I do. We have a couple of selections. If you want to come back here.
Okay. All right. What am I looking at?
And as you see the nice variety of fedoras, we have gray, brown, and black, different styled fedoras up on these racks.
Charleston has all of these.
On at once. You thought it was a brown one? Boom, gray.
R slash 2
we'll
health
grab
bars.
a brown.
He looks like
fedora
Abraham
to-
Lincoln wearing all those hats at the same time.
We'll grab a brown
I'm
fedora
Doug
to match the
Dimmadome.
suit.
The owner of the Dick
Doug Dimmadome.
Dimsdale Dimmadome.
You're grabbing a brown fedora.
All right, they'll be 5 pounds.
Uh,
I do take American dollars.
okay, all right. Okay, there we go.
It'll be 30.
Oh shit! I don't think that.
That
Listen.
exchange rate does not sound right.
I'm not.
I can buy you a hat.
Well, it's 30 US. I'm not certain those exchange rates are accurate.
Well,
It's very difficult to get these beaver felt and let's see, we have a fox felt out there. They're very difficult to get. These are all manufactured in your very own Chicago.
I could buy. What would you? $25.
28, and we can call it a day.
Okay, what if I end up buying the clothes? Because I'm buying a set of clothes for me and my friend James. If I do that, you knock it down to $25 for the hat.
And which article of clothing will you be purchasing?
Well, do you have any? Is there like a linen short sleeve button shirt? And maybe
yes,
just
you want a kind of a khaki, something very
Yeah.
breathable in this hot, dry weather.
Yeah.
Yes, we have some over here. All right, for that, you
And
just
also
want
a
one. Does
hat.
anybody else want any clothing items?
and also a hat.
And a fedora also?
I would like the
No,
exact
yeah, I'll
same
do a
outfit
fedora,
as
why
them.
not?
Oh, we do have a couple of nice baseball caps. I don't know if you're into
Oh,
baseball.
I want that one.
We only have Mets.
Oh,
You have a problem with the Mets?
I used to play against the Mets.
Oh, you're a baseball player.
Yes, I was. I had a bit of a knee whoopsie, but played for the Boston Braves.
Ah, the
Myself.
Boston Braves. Very nice, very nice. Never heard of them, but the Mets we've most definitely heard of, as you can see. And you look and you see a very larger than the fedora section, but a large Mets baseball caps selection.
Of all teams.
Different arrays of blue and orange.
Fine, I guess I'll take a Mets cap.
Excellent, excellent. If you don't like it, you can always turn it inside out. And he hands it to you. All right, well, if anybody else wants anything, Now's the time.
Yeah, I
He
wanted
wants the
the-
same
I
clothes.
wanted
James
the
wants the
bandana.
same clothes as me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd like to. I'd feel safer if there's someone who dressed like me.
All right, so
So, like,
another Mets
fabric.
cap. You're going as twins, I see.
Yes.
No, he can't wear a Mets cap. That's
Oh.
a bit much for me. I think only one of us needs to.
Well, we do have. Let's see. Hold on, real quick. I do have a very old top hat.
I like top hats. Let's do that.
Okay.
Anything to blend in.
There
I don't
you
know
go.
why I thought he was going to pull out a gun.
We have.
So you don't like the Mets, huh?
And that's the end of our campaign.
Yeah.
By the way, sir, do you happen to have like a map of the city?
Map.
This is we're new, so we'd like to have a way to get around.
Well, I've lived here all my life, so I just kind of keep it in my head. You know what? I do think I have one in my office. Give me 1 second. Let me look. I won't charge you for that since I'm not really selling maps here. And he goes in the office.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm not
Hmm.
sure. I mean, his prices seem tad outrageous.
Yeah, £5 to $30 US.
There's no way in high hell.
Pretty pricey.
The gentleman comes back out of the office. All right, here you go. And hands you a wonderful map.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Do you happen to have any areas of interest that you think that us first timers should make sure to hit? Any, say, museums or anything of cultural significance?
Well, we do have a small library. It's nothing much. Let's see. We have a great, wonderful selection of bars. I assume you gents like a good drink from time to time. There's lovely restaurants around here. Please help yourself to some of the Egyptian dates that we have. I love our wonderful dates around here.
Been a
Let's
while
see.
since I've had a good
I'm
day.
married.
Oh no, it's food. But yes. Let's see what
Damn it.
else. You can always check out the pyramids. So we have the Pyramid of Giza. The pyramids are about 45 minutes out from town.
But we gotta see the pyramid.
But no, say, no museums or anything major?
No, here in Cairo we are very humble.
Great, thank you. If are there any places that say like American or maybe Western European, say archaeologists or scientists? Where would they tend to hang out or do their work?
I see. So you're a group of high rollers. It's safe to say.
Some could say.
No, I wouldn't say high roll. He's really interested in history and stuff. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, come
I'm
here.
a journalist, you see. So I'm
Come here,
trying
gentlemen.
to.
Come here.
oh,
Group
please.
up with me. Come here. Do you all enjoy the wonderful nightlife? Do you enjoy casinos? Beautiful women, drinking?
They all sound good to me. I mean,
If they're nice to me, yes.
Eric's Cafe.
I get better when they're not nice.
Eric's Cafe is a wonderful, wonderful bar. It serves as a hotel also if you wish to purchase a room. And they have a wonderful casino there. And the owner is quite delightful.
Okay.
Thank you for the information.
Eric's Cafe.
Who's the owner? We want information on the owner.
Oh, the owner?
Yes.
It's,
Well, obviously, that would be Mr. Eric Cafe.
yeah. It's Todd Erickson. No, Leif Erickson. Eric Gustav
Erickson
is the
Day.
owner of the cafe.
Shukran.
But yes, you wish to purchase these clothing items? I'm sorry, I have more people to attend to. I can't sit here and gossip all day.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I guess we should go ahead and get the clothes.
Excellent. So let's see. That, let's say 150 for all.
Knock it down to 125, and I'll sign 5 of your Mets caps.
Persuade, please.
He is a American baseball player, after all.
Failure. I don't have
Damn.
to persuade.
Hey, I'm sorry, but you said that you played for the Boston Braves. Why would I need your autograph on any of these wonderful-looking Mets caps?
Well, I was going to say that it would be kind of an interesting knick-knack to have a rival team's player signed a Mets cap. You know, kind of almost like a oddity or eccentricity.
How about this?
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Eccentricity?
You've been reading some more books, Lou.
He's certainly.
I mean, I like to read.
Gentlemen, do you like to live life on the edge?
Yes, very much so.
Excellent. Why don't we double it or nothing? You and I flip a coin. If I win, you give me $250. If I lose, you can have all of this for free.
For a coin flip?
For a coin flip.
Can we inspect the coin before you flip it?
Sure, give me a spot hidden roll.
I want to look.
He's
can I
not
look-
going to give
can I-
it?
I want to look at it. Oh,
I got a success.
A success. James, you will notice that this is an American quarter, and it is real.
Can I flip it a few times?
Yeah, sure.
Say flip it 5 times.
You
And
flip
steal
it
it.
5 times
It's a
and
magic
Beetlejuice
quarter.
appears.
I'm sorry, what
Oh,
was the
no.
results?
You flip it 5 times and Beetlejuice appears.
Oh.
I'd like to join in on the musical number.
Oh, goody, a musical episode.
No, you
Really
flip it a
cool.
couple of times and you notice that it is weighted correctly. It's a quarter.
This seems good to me, but I think this has to be your call, Lou. This doesn't feel like a trick or anything.
Financially, this is what they would call a bad decision, Lou.
Or it could be a great decision. There's a 50-50 shot.
That is why they call it gambling.
Indeed. And none of us in this group have lost a gamble recently, so I think
That's true. I mean, I did win.
you did win.
Wait, no one in this group lost a gamble recently?
No one has lost
How
a
much did you say?
gamble
You said it'd
this
be
recently.
250.
250 for me if I win, and if I lose, you can have everything for free. And what we're going to do, Price, is I'm going to roll a D100, 50 and below, you win, 51 or higher, I win.
Not a luck
Okay.
roll.
If you roll a natural one, do I also like get a bottle of water too on top of that or something? Like, is there extra for that?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay.
It won't be a bottle of water, but it will be like a canteen of water.
Yeah. that'll
We'll
work.
just, the shopkeep will pass out from a heat stroke, and we can take whatever we want.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, do it.
Actually,
God.
yeah. All right, let's see.
So below 50 or below is good.
50
Yep.
or below is what you. This is so
51 or
dumb.
higher, the shopkeeper wins.
This is so dumb.
As the shopkeeper flips the coin,
Holy shit.
Oh!
Holy shit.
so Trevor said, "What if he rolls a natural 1?"
Oh.
And
Holy
you know,
No fucking way.
they pass out from the heat. Well, this is how I'm going to play it. As the coin is being flipped in the air, Lou decks the guy in the face, knocking him out as he falls on the floor, as you were able to walk away scot-free.
Well, we can't
can
come
I-
back here again.
Can I grab what do I want to grab? I'll grab, I don't know, a satchel on the way out if they got him.
I'd also like to grab a satchel. It's a
All
good
I
idea.
want is a nice head covering.
And
I would also
And
like
I'm gonna grab a.
Like the white
Everyone
shirt.
grab something.
and some
I grab Chester a
sandals.
head covering.
Scatter! Anarchy!
As the village is consumed in fire.
I'm gonna kick over the table before we leave.
Snatch and run, yo, snatch and
Here's-
run.
And
The-
as he does, he just goes,
The table out front, which has a couple of nice, just little pieces of fake antiquities, some replicas of what you might find in some of the pyramids and the other surrounding ancient temples in the Cairo area. Charleston comes up and kicks the table over as it goes out into the street, and you see the old lady who was just dealing with this shopkeeper turn back around and begin to pick up a bunch of these items in the street and kind of hobble off.
I would like to walk away as very similar to the scene in Office Space after destroying the printer.
Yep.
Way to blend in, everybody. I think we're doing great so far.
All right.
That really was a JoJo episode.
2 Erics.
To Eric's Cafe?
Wait, I thought there was only just one. Anyway, let's go.
What's the possessive? So it's like apostrophe S.
2 Erics.
2 Erics.
No, it
Yeah.
could be. We could be going to both the Erics.
All right. Let's go to Eric's Cafe.
All right.
Excellent. To Eric's Cafe. As you are standing there in the street, you do recall that you never got the information of where Eric's Cafe was located.
Damn it. Didn't he provide a map?
Yes, I have a map.
As you open the map, you'll realize this is a world map.
Did we ask for directions?
Can I go back to his store? Is he still unconscious?
Yes, he's still lied out on the floor like this.
Can I go to his office where he got the map from?
Sure, you may.
I'd like to look around for a better map that's maybe potentially more useful for our current situation.
Excellent. So as you go through this beaded doorway, you come into this office. There's a desk, and excuse the sirens going by. I guess I'm in the movie The Dark Knight right now. All right, so as you go through this doorway, you notice that there's a desk with a small wooden chair pulled back. On the desk, there's a small typewriter, or a regular size typewriter. Next to it is a bottle of gin and a turned over glass with a small stain on the desk. You do notice there's a coat rack with a little fedora on it. And that's all you see. I'm not going to make you have a roll, but there's really nothing else.
No maps.
No, there's no maps, no.
Gotcha.
As you
All
kind
right.
of go through the drawers in the desk, you do find some papers and pens and some other just items, some income items, some tax returns, stuff like that.
All right. Well, I will take his bottle of gin and then go meet the rest of the group.
Okay, excellent. And you're able to take that bottle of gin.
Well, we don't have a map, and I don't necessarily think we should stay around this area all too much longer for him to wake up. So, now that we have shopped to our fill, shall we wander and find a place with some food and water?
Yeah, but I don't want to spill anything on my new shirt.
You look great, Lou. Yes, water, primarily.
Yes, Chester, you're a good navigator. Why don't you lead us in a direction?
I shall roll navigation. I failed.
I'll try. Okay.
Where do I go?
Ooh,
Let me look around.
63 versus 50, that's going to be a failure.
Where do I lead them?
Hang on.
Hold on.
Let me...
Looks like Colt's going to try to help you out as
He
you...
failed.
Where does Colt
Why do you have a 10?
after we're already lost? And
It's
then
okay, it's
like,
okay.
We should go that way.
As
And
you...
navigate.
I don't get out much, man.
And as you were all trying to figure out which way to go, Lou is over back at the stall, the shop, trying to work the chain mechanism that lets down the... what would it be? The garage door for the shop.
I rolled it as a joke. It was a joke.
And is also unable to figure it out. You all choose to go the left route. You are wandering around for about an hour until you stop and realize that you've stopped in front of a fountain. You don't see anybody at this fountain drinking from it, but there is a water source in front of you. And there's still a crowd of people, walking around doing their daily business. There is also a small cart. Oh, it looks like to be hay on it. Some of the hay.
I ate way too much Mexican food, and now I'm having trouble breathing.
What'd you get?
Good night.
Yeah.
Hey, and we are back.
We're back.
We are back. Welcome back, everybody. Yes.
It's good to be back.
We are back. Let me just make sure mic levels are correct. Can I hear everybody real quick?
My
You sure can.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Hello.
Awesome. Look at
It is
that.
me, Matt Stephenson.
Sorry about that. I had a bunch of sirens go by, and I guess that really just cut the internet, You never know what happens when you live in Gotham City.
Light.
Excellent. So, you have arrived at this fountain. There are, people all around you going about their daily lives, but you are all thirsty.
Yes, I am.
You got that right.
How much gin is in this bottle I picked up?
You want to drink gin?
No.
About an inch.
Perfect. I'd like to fill the rest of that up with the fountain water.
Oh,
Ugh.
The alcohol will neutralize it, guys. I'm a doctor.
Okay. That's how that works.
roll for science.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Roll for stomach issues.
No.
Roll for IBS.
Actually, let's see. Give me are you going to drink from this
I
immediately?
haven't decided yet. I might just keep it as a last resort.
Oh man.
I think we should go find a restaurant though, like ASAP.
Yeah, or a stall with water.
Okay, so you're not going to drink from the fountain?
No, I'd like to carry that fountain water around with me though.
Okay, all right, awesome. So you are able to fill up what's left of this gin bottle with the fountain water. All right, so you're looking for a restaurant, some other stall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a spot hidden or a natural world roll. Or a intelligence roll.
Go with intelligence.
Okay. Very
I filled the
nice.
spot hidden, but then I rolled the second intelligence. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Hey!
Excellent, excellent.
Hey!
Hard success. We'll take it. We'll take it. So everybody's rolling. Dysentery, hard success for Colt Reinhardt. Colt, you have accidentally managed to get a little bit of the water in your mouth.
No!
Somehow. Perhaps it was from just dunking your whole head in.
That would do it. That
But
would
now
do it.
you
I no
have
idea.
really bad Raiders of the Lost Ark diarrhea.
Mm.
I felt it coming for me. This has been trailing since Nepal.
Hot
Hubris.
snakes, baby.
Oh no.
Okay,
Yes.
the dysentery roll is a joke, but
Yes,
we got
yes, I would hope so.
Oh yeah.
But yes, so with all these successful intelligence and the hard success with Colt Reinhardt, Colt, as you were looking around this area in Cairo, you do notice, and everybody else notices, stores and a couple of restaurant stalls with people purchasing delicacies of Egypt and snacking and eating on them. You do notice a store that catches your eye. There is a two-story building, and out front there is a symbol of a globe with a arrow going through it.
Do I know what that is?
No.
Why does it catch our eye? Just
It catches Colt's eye.
Well, I'll peek in.
I mean, if you want to give me a Egyptian language roll, as it has.
Let me just peek my head in.
Okay. As you come up to this store and peep your head in, you hear a bell ring as you look inside, and you see items of intrigue, artifacts, different pieces of sculpture and items from the surrounding pyramids and dig sites in Egypt.
I'll mark it on my map. and we'll come back.
Okay. And I guess, yeah, so we'll say that you've just kind of made a mental note, a mental memory of where this store is.
I'll have James write it down. I know James is carrying something.
Excellent.
Globe with arrow. We're looking for water.
All right. And so as you're all looking around, you do find, of course, a restaurant where you can purchase some water. There are nice little patio seat furniture outside, kind of old wooden chairs that you could sit and enjoy a drink of water or perhaps a drink of bourbon. Or vodka
It's not
or
safe around
gin.
here.
Mm.
No, just water. Just water for me. That plane ride was... Ugh.
As a waiter comes up, good evening, good evening. What can I get for you?
Just water for me, thank you.
One water.
I
Anybody else?
also desperately need a water. What is your most popular food item?
We do have a nice trout for today, caught from the Nile.
I do like fish.
Do you, Lou?
Oh yeah. I used to catch fish down by the creek all the time. Catfish.
Guess you did play in Boston.
Well, yeah, Boston's got a lot of like clams and crabs and stuff. I like those. Okay, though.
Yeah,
Crab is a fish.
I'll take the fish dish as well as some water.
Okay, so one trout,
Make
With a-
that 2 trout
two
and a water.
trouts with the water. Anybody else?
Can I get a tea, please, Jay?
Yes, a hot tea.
I'll also have a hot tea, thank you.
A hot tea. Okay, 2 hot teas, 2 waters with 2 trouts, and for you, the large gentleman.
2 sugars.
Oh, yes, with 2 sugars for that hot tea. You, the other hot tea, would you like 2 sugars, 1 sugar, 3 sugars?
No sugar.
No sugar.
Life
Okay,
isn't
excellent.
sweet.
And you, sir, the bearded man.
Matt.
Oh.
The only one with a beard in the Zoom call.
The only one. But also Colt doesn't have one.
Oh, I'm
all right.
sorry. I did not know that. I did not
Yeah,
know
yeah,
Colt.
no, he's clean shaven.
Maybe he
Okay.
does now though, since we've been traveling. You know,
Well,
got,
he's
like,
pointing
got
at
all
you.
those-
He's pointing at you, Colt.
Okay, thank you. Water and any bread?
Yes, we do have a couple of nice large rolls of bread. I can bring that out to you. I'll be right back.
Okay, great.
And
Do a
he's gone for
cigarette,
about 10 minutes. He does eventually bring the water, the 2 hot teas, 1 with 2 sugars, a roll of bread, 2 trout, or 2 plates of trout, and that is it.
Great. I'd imagine, unless there's any objection, we'll grab this, nourish our bodies, and then head back to the globe with the arrow.
Will they dump out the contents of my fountain water bottle and replenish it with actual water?
Yes.
Great. I'd be appreciated if they did that.
Excellent. No, I won't do that. Yes, you do see the gentleman
I'll
take
fill up your bottle for you.
Yeah, you do see the gentleman take the bottle or the glassware and go back to the back of the kitchen. He comes back out moments later with it filled for you.
Thank you. Yeah, let's go at that store.
Excellent. After about 40 minutes of sitting and dining under the hot desert sun of Cairo, it is around noon now as you've kind of had your fill for lunch. You are heading back to the little store that Colt has made a indention on his head map of where that store was. As you get closer to it, you do see an individual inside from the outside window. Or from the window looking inside. Yeah.
Do we recognize this person?
Yes. You will recognize this as your uncle, Colt. He has been living here. No, not really. No, you don't.
Jeffrey, how
You
did
do not
you
recognize
get
this person.
I haven't seen you since the divorce.
Dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Colt, this is your father.
He wanted to get the best milk.
Oh my god.
You walk into the store. He sees you, and you just hear, "Oh crap!"
How's your mother? How's she doing?
All right, no, well, okay. If we don't recognize the person, I guess we'll walk in and see what's going on in here.
As you walk in, of course, the store bell rings again. Oh, welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to my store. Welcome.
What is it? What is it you do here?
Well, my name is Gamesh. I deal with intrigues found around Cairo and the surrounding areas, including the pyramids. Feel free to browse. All of these are actual pieces found here in Egypt. There's no replicas, nothing fake. I do not allow fakes. But yes, feel free to browse, and no stealing.
I think we had the first 3 stall vendors tell us they had no fakes. But it's always fun to look.
Yes, with these stall vendors that are right outside the airport.
I'm gonna slowly step over to Charleston Clay and whisper,
Yes. Yes.
I think you should ask about the skull that you have. Just for more information, I don't know.
Will you keep whispering, please?
It's right in my ear.
I feel like
getting
you're
a
talking
weird-
directly to my brain.
I'm getting a
And
weird
today-
tingle.
On spot hidden ASMR.
You should start a Twitch channel where you just lick your mic for 2 hours.
Oh,
and get paid.
God.
This is the sound that an eldritch horror makes.
Okay, yeah,
To your ear.
but table talk here. Should I should not bring out this skull, or should it be something that we can use to be like, yo?
How about we ask about skulls first and drop in the name of what is it, the skull of the first magi? What was it? Magi?
Matt's
Magi.
Matt's smarter than me. I think we should do that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
but
I'll say like, let's ask about it first, and I'll kind of give eyes around the room to be like, if it comes up, ask about this.
Welcome, Robo Pelican. Welcome.
yes.
Robo,
Mm-mm.
again.
Let's look around real quick, Keeper, and look for anything that looks like bones, skulls, ribcage, the intestine bone, the stomach bone, all those.
Sure.
The
I will make you do a
stomach bone
roll for
connected
this.
to the-
As you hip bone, as you are looking around in the shop, you do notice that there are a lot of different items that have been found in a lot of these different sites that are around Cairo. You do see embalming jars that were used for mummies. However, you perhaps open one, it is empty. There are tools for the embalming. You do see a very large, let's see, what would it be? Not casket. Yeah, casket. Very large casket that has been found and kind of cleaned up. That is on showcase here. But you're not
Okay.
really seeing any bones,
Let's see.
anything like that.
Let's look through all the embalming stuff, and we're just browsing. We're just looking.
Sure, you see a lot of tools to help with the embalming ceremonies, with the cutting and the removing of vital organs out of the body to help preserve the pharaoh or the person who is being mummified.
Blue, come here.
Yeah.
What's this big hook do?
I hook a real big fish with that.
You could hook a real big fish with this.
I hear the
Pretty cool
crocodile are rather large around here. They're different from our alligators, you see.
Shopkeep, how much for this hook?
For the hook, you can have it.
You're just trying to become a hooker.
He'd make
Oh.
a good hooker.
Damn it,
That's
Lou.
Also, Lou
Very
looked
funny,
completely
very-
serious when he said that. He's like,
James would make an excellent hooker, indeed, yes.
Are you all from America?
Lou's
Yes.
from Boston.
No.
I'm not from Boston. I just lived in Boston.
Lou lived in Boston.
I
It's okay. I can tell a traveler when I see one.
You know, it's funny.
Was that a dig?
No, we do have many dig sites around here, especially over in the pyramids around Giza.
Well, it's funny. Our pilot was actually talking about some of that. Huh.
Oh yes, we have some of the world's most renowned sightseeing places here.
Well, he dropped something about. I was looking for bones. He said, keep an eye out. They got apparently quite a price on them. He dropped a couple names, but
Oh,
I doubt they're anything.
yes, we have had a history of grave robbers here, especially at the pyramids. People do enjoy taking these items and using them for different purposes, and many of them I do not recommend.
He said they heard that one of these these Medjai skulls went missing. But I mean, I'm just from Arkham. I don't know nothing about it.
I'm sorry, you must be speaking of the skull of the first Medjai. There's only one Medjai skull that he can be speaking of.
What do you know about it?
The skull of the first Medjai.
Oh, yeah. Is it of interest to you?
Oh, well, it's of interest to many folks around these parts. You see, the skull, it's a myth, of course, was a sort of key that gained entrance into the temple of Ramlatep.
Ah.
Why weren't there more than one?
Not
I'm
even
sorry?
like a copy? There's not even like a copy of it? Because,
Not a-
sometimes keys can get lost.
I honestly do not know. I would highly doubt it. This is also myths. It's not real. I don't know why you would be worried about something that's not real. But anyways, no, I wouldn't think so. The skull was said to have some sort of writing in scripture underneath the base of the head, which would be connected to the neck bone. The skull was said to be one of the leaders of the Medjai that took down Ramlatep.
Who's this Ramlatep?
Ramlatep, the darkness over Egypt. The Great Shadow. You've never heard the story?
why don't
I'd imagine a pyramid like that would cause quite a shadow. Well, put the sun in the right place.
mean,
Yes.
when you
yes.
say a great shadow, do you just mean he was just kind of a bad guy, or like what do you mean, great shadow?
Well, the story has it was Ramlatep dealt in dark magic that brought a great shadow over ancient Egypt. And you have to understand that Ramlatep was during Egypt's early period, before it was a great kingdom, before it was a great empire. Ramlatep used his power to make it a great kingdom, but then it was swept over by his occult fanatics and the darkness that came with that.
Sounds like he's a pretty popular guy to talk about, Ramlatep.
Oh yes, I've read many ascriptions in the different sites that I've visited south of Cairo. I like to say I'm quite the historian on the area, and I know a little. I dabble in ancient hieroglyphics and ancient Egyptian text.
So you can read it?
Precisely.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Can I pull Charleston to the side real quick?
Sure, yeah.
I'll distract.
Oh, boss man, do you think, we should, maybe we could like copy what's on the skull on a piece of paper and show it to him, or what do you think we should do? I mean, this guy can read all of it.
Well, I don't know because he said that there's lots of people after this. What if he can't keep his mouth shut? What if then we have extra heat on us looking for this thing? People that can easily take us out. I'm sure that we can decode this some other way. Perhaps find an independent actor, right? Someone who has no stake in the antiquities game, no stake in myths. Someone who will read it for us. We'll send them on their merry way.
You're the boss.
No. I'm just an investigator.
Oh, okay.
Girl. Where's Rachel? Where is she?
She died in the bite of 20. What am I talking about?
So the bite of 97?
Of 87. That was the
Because
bite of
I'm
87.
trying to make a different bite, the bite of 27. Worse.
Somehow worse.
And
That's
in the
when Frederick
meantime, I'll be
Fazbear did
distracting
shit.
with. Well, my sister was always into that mortuary stuff. I always found it wild and a little bit sickening, to be honest. All the fluids and the draining of the fluids, and I don't know how they did it back in the day. It's all that science stuff. It's wacko.
Yeah. Well, back in our history, yes, it was a very interesting process to use to keep the pharaohs preserved and their family members preserved. We do not practice these ideas anymore, but yes, I do share the same kind of intrigue that you have. It's a very interesting process.
Well, you boys looking for anything in particular?
Do you happen to have a map of the city?
A map of the city? Yes, I do.
How much could we buy it off of you?
Sure. How about £2? And if you are from America, I do take American cash. I can take it for $3.
I told you the exchange rate wasn't that bad.
Well, we got a pretty good deal on the clothes if you think about it.
Yes, three United States dollars sounds good for the map. Thank you.
Okay.
I'd like to open the map before I purchase it this time, please.
Yes, and you are able to open this map, and you do see Cairo, how large the city is, and you'll see even below it, it shows you the pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx and that kind of surrounding area.
Neat.
Indeed.
It's my line.
Sorry.
Indubitably.
What were you about to say, Charleston Clay?
Hmm?
What were you going to say?
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Great. Thank you for all your help.
Of course. And how long are you staying in town?
Till the job's done.
As long as we need to be here.
Oh, okay. You're not on vacation?
It's sort of like that.
Oh, okay. What?
It's more of a work trip.
Yeah.
Oh, what is your line of work, if I may ask?
Baseball.
We have different lines of work, actually.
Yeah. We're
Baseball.
actually looking for our boss, who beat us here.
Oh, I see. He arrived earlier than you. He took a different flight? Or did you come by
there was
boat?
a whole, like-
Did you come by boat or by plane?
Boat of the sky, some would say.
Yeah, a combination of things, actually.
A blimp.
No. It was a plane.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy Cairo. And, of course, if you have any other questions or if you would wish to purchase more from my store, I'm more than happy to help you.
And remind us of your name again.
I am...
This is Gamesh. How can you forget Mesh?
Gamesh, thank you, Matt.
This is Gamesh. Is a good
I was
guy.
about to say Magesh, but it's Gamesh.
Bagesh.
Gosh.
Gamesh. And you all, what are your names?
My name is Derringer.
Derringer. Very nice. Very nice.
Very unique, yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
My name is Drew.
Drew.
This is my good friend Drew, yes.
Very nice to meet you, Drew, as he takes your hand and shakes it very violently.
You have a pretty good grip.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You can let go now, though, if you're. Thanks.
This is our driver, Dexter.
Oh, what kind of car did you rent?
A Model T.
Model T, yes. Those are very, very, very liked and in fashion around here.
Yes.
And I'm George. Please meet your acquaintance.
Welcome,
George Ruth.
George, very nice.
And my name is CC McGillicuddy. The CC stands for Charleston Clay.
Oh, okay. My name is CC's Pizza. Well, again, gentlemen, thank you for coming to my store. And a lot of people don't come in here and buy anything. They like to just come in here and just haggle with prices and then just bounce. But I appreciate you, and you seem like quite the friend group. If I may say, if you do enjoy the nightlife, we do have a great surrounding area of bars and restaurants. Enjoy your vacation.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I
Ganesh.
suppose we'll see you at Eric's Cafe.
Eric's, I probably won't be going there tonight. It's a very expensive place. A lot of the vacationers, travelers do tend to enjoy Eric's Cafe.
So not Eric's.
No, I won't be at Eric's. No.
Where do you typically go?
I usually like to go home. I have a bottle of vodka that I like to nurse on at night after a hard day's work.
Vodka?
Yes, straight from Russia.
You should come out tonight.
Well, I persuade. Or fast talk. Fast talk or persuade.
Stop being a
I
fucking
would
loser,
like to
Ganesh.
persuade. I don't think I'm talking fast.
Okay.
It's just a suggestion.
Oh, I like Robo coming in here. Visit Ganesh if you
could
want
use
to go
some
back.
luck. You can use some luck, Chester.
I don't know.
57 versus 50. So...
Hang on, here I come. I'm gonna save the day here with a. Where's my fast talk? Oh, not that one. Let's try that persuade. Ah, come on, fuck. 44, 12 fails.
You
versus
were
12.
like, I'm gonna save the day with 12 points in persuade.
I believe in myself.
And the things that happen. Success, fast talk.
And how do you fast talk, Gamesh, real quick?
We gotta be good about it.
Oh, yes, I will. James, you do hear Chester and Colt, Lou, and Charleston kind of try to, hey, come on, come enjoy yourself. How do you fast talk this guy into coming out tonight?
Rather than going home again, like you said, we were an interesting friend group, and now I think it'd be really interesting. And you have a lot of really great opinions. You have a lot of like history and knowledge about the area. We'd really love for you to come hang out, split some drinks with us. We'd be happy to pay you, but of course, there's so much we can learn from you, and hopefully we can regale you with some of the stories of our travels. We'd really appreciate having some friends, and to come teach us more about the area. And again, we really enjoyed talking to you today, and we don't want the night to end.
Okay. Enough said. I haven't really been out in a while, and You all seem like a great group. All right, I will join you. What time will you be going to Eric's? I can tell you that Eric's doesn't start serving until after 5 p.m. Welcome back to Spot Hidden, where of course we love to struggle with Wi-Fi issues.
Yes,
But we are back. We are
Taking
back.
shots at me. Damn.
The real
back
LTE
half of
Me
that.
too, man. All of
charter
us.
internet.
The back half of that sentence was
Charter?
not necessary. Spot
No,
hidden
this
loves to
is not
struggle.
charter. This is WoW internet. So
The real Eldritch horror.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
internet.
It really is.
Wow, internet.
And no, we all suffer from bad
Wow.
Wi-Fi. So it's not just you, London.
Yeah.
As
Well, I just never used the Ethernet cable. I just
It changes your life.
Well,
once
I
you're
wish
plugged
I
in.
could use my Ethernet cable, but my Ethernet port won't even work. So
Ooh.
there you go.
waka
We'll
waka.
talk about that later.
All right, all right. So back to it real quick, and we'll take a break in 5 minutes. But you are able to finagle your way into getting Gamesh to come out with you tonight. He did say, I don't know if you caught this, but he did tell you that Eric's place does not open until 5 p.m.
What time is it right now?
You could still go in there and, purchase a room. It is a hotel also, but the casino and bar doesn't open up till 5 p.m.
What time is it at the moment?
Right now, it's hitting just 1 o'clock.
Gamesh, what time would the trouble start? Like, you said the Eric's was a little bit of a hotbed for some different characters. What time should does some of the
Or
more
what
chaos?
time does his shop close?
Oh, well, I usually pack up around 5 and head home. Well, I don't know anything about Eric's being kind of a hot place in the way you're meaning it, but I do know it's kind of hot for trot for, people who like to gamble their life away. Has quite the casino. I've tried my hand a few times, but I'm not that great. But they do serve some very tasteful drinks there.
We'll see you at 5, Gamesh.
Excellent. 5 o'clock. I will meet you there.
Very excited you're coming out with us.
I'm very excited too. I'm so grateful that you all traveled into my store.
We're all friends here. All right. See you later, Gamesh.
Have a good one. I will see you at 5. I may be a few minutes late. I do have to close the shop down.
It'll be fine. No worries.
Do you want to just say do you want to say 5:15? Just for
We'll figure it out. Come along, Luke.
Okay.
Drew, come along.
And as you all exit out back into the streets, as the desert sun is hitting you, you won't notice this, but the audience will notice this. Gamesh goes behind his counter and picks up his phone. Hello, operator. Yes. Can you connect me to Arnath? Thank you.
The snake.
And that is where we will take our break, and we will come back going to Eric's Cafe. So we'll have a little bit of a time
Gamesh.
jump.
More like good dick.
Damn.
But yeah, we're going to take a quick break. Everybody refill, get a snack. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with the Wi-Fi so we don't have this, popcorn read keep going on. But yeah, we'll be right back. Everybody enjoy yourselves, refreshments all around, and we shall see you soon.
Drink some water.
Yes, lots.
Bring some water.
And welcome back from break, of course. It was a little bit of a long break, but Matt was telling us an interesting story in the back area. What was that again about? Some
It was about how I lost one of my toes due to the nail going, not like ingrown, but like wrapping all the way around my foot. Yeah.
Oh,
Very
the old
nice.
strangle nail.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. Not
There's a
a lot
name
of
for
people
that?
know about it. Yeah.
But it grew
That's like
back, so.
That's like the time I saw that guy at Talladega. He had a mustache that grew into his eyebrows. So it was kind of like a window.
I love that.
By the way, did you
I've
guys
been-
see that NASCAR move that just happened this past weekend where the dude drove into the wall on purpose at 200 miles per hour so he could basically like skirt around somebody to win? It was awesome.
Oh my
That sounds
gosh.
great.
Jeez.
It was awesome.
Matt, how much money?
Freebird playing on top of it, and it's pretty perfect.
How much money to have you shave the monkey tail? That's whoosh.
Ooh,
Like a
Oh.
pencil
Yeah.
beard?
Well, no,
Oh.
so it's a beard, but it's only on one side, and it goes down around your lip, and then it stops like 3/4 of the way through the mustache. So
Oh,
it's like a
God.
monkey tail.
that's horrible.
Oh, reasonably, I would say. How long do I have to wear it for?
A month?
No.
Ooh, a month would be expensive.
Matt, can you just shave your chin? Just your chin?
Yeah, you look like a Civil War general.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, we're gonna stop him coming up from Virginia now. All right.
They're attacking our flank.
Hold
A
the
month-
fort!
A month with the monkey
what in the
tail.
burn sides?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ambrose Burnsides.
All right, so where we
About
last
98,000.
left off
98,000.
was our group of investigators leaving a small store where they've met a new friend named Gamesh, and they have invited Gamesh to a small bar, or not really a small bar, but a bar and casino called Eric's Cafe. And it's where all the high rollers go. A lot of the rich folks in town go to this place to enjoy their night. It has gotten to that time where they're supposed to be meeting Gamesh. These gentlemen have purchased rooms to stay in and have placed their baggage and put on new attire, much nicer clothing as they have entered the hotel or entered Eric's Cafe for the night.
I want to scan the room for the personalities that I see. What do I see, Keeper?
I won't make you do any roll because it's pretty obvious that the people here at Eric's Cafe are people with a lot of money. You see people from across the world who have traveled here to Egypt for various reasons. Many there are women wearing very beautiful dresses with jewelry, real jewelry, very expensive items on these dresses. Men with very wonderful, elegant suits, and yeah, people throwing out cash left and right, especially in the casino area.
All right, gentlemen. There's a supreme clientele here tonight. They know things.
Should have worn my cutoffs.
But there's a...
Should have.
But yeah, so we might have some people that might have seen things that'll be more readily to talk to us. People less connected, local. Ever since Gamesh said that thing about people being after he pats his coat. I'm a little wary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, usually, when I've gone to bars, person who knows the most is the bartender. So it might not be a bad idea to talk to him. Also,
Him too.
frankly, I could use a drink.
Go for it.
I always
Hi.
like to get a
I'll
drink.
join Lou.
Gentlemen, would anybody like to accompany to a game of cards?
I'll go with you, Chester. No drinks for me.
Chester, do you have your sword?
Maybe.
Great. Just curious.
You just did the rock eyebrow thing.
Chester,
Yeah.
how are you concealing this sword?
You know,
It is
not.
it is a
He's just
scimitar, so it
one of
does
his
have a
legs is
curved
very
blade.
stiff.
So when we first got off the plane, it was in the luggage,
Correct.
and we haven't gone anywhere to drop off our luggage.
Did we not get in the rooms? I thought we got rooms.
Did we get rooms?
Oh, I figured if we were going to
Yes.
Eric's.
At
we were
this
gonna grab rooms.
point, you have gotten rooms. Wherever that is, you may have purchased it at the hotel, Eric's Cafe, or perhaps you have found another hotel. That is up for you to let me know. At this very moment, it doesn't really matter, but you have gotten rooms, you have changed your attire, possibly gotten a bath or shower, and have turned up here at Eric's Cafe looking for Gamesh, but you have brought this sword with you, so...
I did not bring the sword. If we got a hotel room, I did not bring the sword.
Okay.
Is that a sword in your pants, or are you just excited to see it?
That would be inappropriate for the setting.
But if you have a revolver and you are concealing it, then I will allow it.
Great.
If you
I
also have
Trusty
a...
little 22 little 22 pistol.
Definitely got that thing on me.
Oh yeah, we all got the thing on us.
It sits in my coat pocket.
Got that motherfucking thing on me.
If everybody could give me a spot hidden roll, or whoever wants to just give me a spot hidden roll. I can tell.
Spot hidden.
I'll give a spotted roll.
Spot hidden.
Oh,
Hard
great
success.
You think you're extreme? I raise you one critical failure. I was half right.
Charleston Clay is too busy looking at the sword in Chester's pants.
So this really hot woman just walked right by him, and he was just like,
Yes, there are quite a
That happened to me in
few
Venice.
women that may intrigue your glances, but with a extreme success from Lou McGann and two. Well, we got one regular success from Chester and a hard success from James. All three of you notice the front entrance that you came into earlier. The door swings open as you see your friend Gamesh, but with that extreme success, Lou, you have seen people nervous before, and you can tell that something ain't right with Gamesh.
I waved to Gamesh.
What do I see, Keeper, with my 100 crit fail?
You have become blinded.
Okay, like a flashbang.
No, there was just a beautiful woman who walked by, and she had a diamond necklace, and the light glare went into your eyes and now has blinded you for,
Can I
for
still
a
try
moment.
and talk to her just through the blindness?
Sure.
Okay. Wait, is she with anyone?
No, she seems to be just taking her glass and going to the other end of the cafe or bar area, trying to make her way into the casino area.
Well, I'll catch up with her, and I tried to, and hey there.
Oh, hello.
You come around these parts often, or
To Eric's Cafe?
that's the one.
Yes, I do. I'm a frequent customer.
Me too.
What's your name?
Derringer.
Derringer. My name's Chardonnay. Nice to meet you.
Chardonnay. It's good to meet you. Could I get your next drink?
Oh, well, I just got this one, but if you're offering, I'll take another one.
Great. How about we finish that one off with maybe a game of cards, or
Oh, sure. Do you have a
whatever you
preference?
prefer. Blackjack?
Blackjack it is. You lead the way, Mr. Derringer.
All right. This is going much better for Derringer than he thought. Okay,
Derringer, you sit down with Miss Chardonnay, and you begin to play the game of blackjack. Can you give me a luck roll, please? Let's see if
Miss
you get
Chardonnay.
21.
come on, 21. All right. Now step aside, everyone. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 57, 60 success.
Yeah, and with a regular success, you're having really good luck at the blackjack table with Miss Chardonnay. Wow, Mr. Derringer, I have to say, I've seen a few people at this blackjack table, and they all do pretty good, but you are quite on fire tonight.
What can I say? I know how to read them.
Well,
You gotta know.
I seem to have finished my glass.
You did. I could go for a drink after all. Let's find a bar.
Oh, well, yes. If you don't mind escorting me up there, please.
We'll do that. With the utmost haste, keep... Oh, okay, like, comfortable haste. Not comfortable. We're casual. He's done this before, I swear.
Okay, yeah, as you lead Miss Chardonnay up to the bar, as you get a new drink for her, yes, okay. So we are going to continue with the other group while you enjoy your moments with Miss Chardonnay up at the bar. What's the rest of you doing? As you've seen Derringer walk off with Miss Chardonnay and go to the blackjack table, we're back to the rest of you with Gamesh.
Good for Colt, huh?
Yeah.
man.
Good for Colt. Yeah.
Would Chester and Charleston also be where they're headed at the blackjack table? Or
Is there more than one blackjack table?
Yes,
Also
there's a
poker.
few, and there's a
Okay.
roulette table, a Texas Hold'em table, and a couple of what's another good?
I'm just thinking straight poker, but I guess that's still...
Yeah, poker, rummy. Would rummy be one? Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
cards.
Hard cheesy.
War.
cool. I just wondered how
Or
close.
craps.
I was just wondering how close we would be to them, just for.
Oh
question.
yeah,
Okay.
dice games. Yeah, crap.
Any of y'all know
Yeah,
how to play
craps.
spades?
Oh yeah.
I'll play
Go
spades.
fish
all day.
table.
But yes, all four of you are currently still in the bar area. So the bar is directly as soon as you come in, the front entrance. You have the bar. To your right, you have the casino, and to the left, you have the very large staircase that leads to the hotel kind of areas.
Charleston, what are you thinking? Roulettes?
Roulettes has always been nice to me. I'm mostly a blackjack kind of person, but roulettes is a nice start. Good warm up.
That's where we'll hit.
Excellent. Are you bringing Gamesh with you?
Ganesh.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going well. I appreciate you all again for inviting me. I see we're down a man. There's Mr. Derringer, correct?
He seems a little distracted.
Yes, he does. He should be careful. But yes, where should we go?
Well, I think Lou and I'm sorry. I think those two were about to go grab a drink, and then he and I were about to go get roulettes.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
we're
Get
playing
roulettes.
tonight. I don't know if I'll use any of my own money, but I'm happy to watch.
Oh, great. I mean, yes.
Excuse me. I'm going to go to the bar real quick and grab a drink.
Please do.
And you
We'll
see
be here.
Gamesh kind of walk past you and go to the bar where the very nice Frenchman who is behind the bar is serving wonderful drinks, and he gives Gamesh a vodka styled Russian drink.
A Cairo mule.
Yes, a Cairo mule.
I want to go up to Gamesh.
Okay.
And I kind of just want to be like standing directly behind him, just be like, "You doing okay, Gamesh?"
Oh, you scared me. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm awful with the names. Can you remind me your name again?
My name is Drew.
Drew, that's right, Drew.
Drew Megan.
Drew Megan. Wow, you all have such interesting names. I again thank you for allowing me to accompany you all of you tonight.
Oh, you know what they say. It's good to have your friends close.
Oh, we're friends.
I'd like to be. That'd be, I think, best for both of us if we're friends.
Oh, yes, I agree. I honestly haven't had many friends in quite some time. I lost many of mine. I am an older gentleman, so.
Well,
They
I'm
come and go.
sorry to hear that. Listen, what kind of drink would you recommend?
Well, the house drink's always great. Other than that, I'm a vodka man to the core. Straight Russian vodka. Nothing else. But I can give you some, ideas on those if you like vodka. But anything else, I don't have any expertise on those.
I'm more of a whiskey kind of guy than a vodka
whiskey,
kind of guy.
I'm not
If I
really a
have to
big
say
whiskey
so.
drinker.
Well, I just want to go up to the bartender and be like, can I just get a bourbon on the rocks, please?
Oui, monsieur. As
Why
he
do you
turn-
talk about my wiener?
As he turns around and makes you a very delicious cocktail.
Oh, boy.
Gracias.
De nata.
So,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I just forgot his name. What's the NPC's guy's name? Keeper. It just slipped my mind.
It's
Gamesh.
Gamesh, but hold
I was
on.
thinking Magesh, and I was like, that's not right. It's
Yes,
not
it is
Magesh.
Gamesh. Yes,
Just
yes,
as Jamie
Gamesh.
is determined, Gamesh or the Gabest.
Well, I thought
Remember that.
originally that I had called him Gavash, but then that's somebody else. So Gamesh.
Gamesh. So Gamesh, you been around here for a while? In Cairo?
My whole life. Yes, you're probably wondering why I don't or not speaking, straight Egyptian. I have dealt with tourists most of my life, and I've picked up English along the way.
Well, that makes sense. Probably good for business. Yeah.
Oh, it's great for business.
So what you have any interesting customers come in sometimes? Any celebrities or anything like that?
Celebrities? No, I can't recall any celebrities of late or at any point. But tourists, yes. Because of where I'm located, it's just down the street from Mr. Eric's cafe, and so we get a couple of the fancy people come through, and they do tend to enjoy bringing home some items from ancient Egypt.
Well, speaking of ancient Egypt, there's a lot of people studying that kind of thing. You ever have a lot of, people studying that kind of thing come through your shop much?
Yes. Well, we have a lot of scholars, professors, archaeologists, doctors, many people who find this area of the world intriguing have come through my shop.
Well, that's really interesting.
Oh, yes.
What is these things, what are the people wanting to research about, you think, right now? Because I remember back a while back they were all talking about one kind of thing in Egypt, but there's probably something new that they found, right? I mean, has there been anything crazy that's happened?
Give me a Give me a Where did it go? Give me just a basic luck roll.
Luck roll, okay.
Yeah.
My luck's not great. Failure. Yeah.
No, there's nothing really intriguing going on around here in Cairo. I know there's a group from Germany that's supposed to be arriving, some political group that will be arriving soon. Don't really know what that's all about, but
Yikes. um, well, that is interesting. Listen, Gamesh, what do you think about what do you think about hitting the tables, huh? Maybe me, you, and a couple other guys can put a little paper on the table, you know what I'm saying?
sure. I'm not gonna gamble any of my money. I'm kind of going through hard times right now with my store. As I said earlier, a lot of people like to come in and haggle with prices, and then they just kind of bounce. They don't really stay and purchase the item. But I'm very thankful that you all purchased the items that you found today, even though it was a small amount. It still helped me out a lot.
Well, let's go back with everybody else, and we'll find something to play.
Okay,
Charleston
excellent.
and I are already at a roulette table.
All right, and with both of you playing roulette, y'all are winning and losing, but overall, you are winning. And let's see real quick how much money you've won so far on the roulette table. You've won $110.
Oh, snap.
And
Whoa.
Mr. Derringer, are you still at the bar, or have you made your way back with Chardonnay back
We'll
to...
make our way back, and Chardonnay, let me introduce you to my friends here. This here is Drew, this is Dexter, and of course, my other good friend, he is dabbled in reporting.
George.
George, thank you, George. And then, of course, CC McGillicuddy.
Oh,
Hudson,
well,
real quick, is that each?
that's between you and Charleston. You've won $110.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's so nice. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm Chardonnay. I'm Eric Gustave's wife.
Who's what?
Who?
Eric Gustave, the proprietor of this establishment.
Yes,
Oh.
and of course, us being new to Cairo, I wanted to make sure that, to be most blunt about it, Miss Chardonnay, that of course, we are in good relations with you and your husband.
Oh, yes. Actually, there he is coming down the stairs right now. And as you look to the very large stairs across the way, across the bar, you see a gentleman in a white tuxedo with a red rose on the tuxedo's jacket coming down the staircase, slicked hair back. He has a cigar in one hand and a glass of, you could perhaps think it's bourbon, whiskey.
Pencil mustache?
No
looks like my good friend
mustache.
Hudson.
He's clean shaven, but you can tell that he's seen some hard times. As he comes down, speaks to a few people, he goes to the grand piano player and tells him to strike up a tune as he begins to play just a beautiful sounding song. As he makes his way over to your group where his wife is standing next to Derringer, aka Colt Reinhardt. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hey, I hate this guy already. Yes, we had introduced ourselves to the lovely Miss, what was her last name? Gustav?
Gustav, yes.
Mrs. Gustav here. It's good to meet you. My name is Derringer. And I'll introduce everyone yet again.
Welcome to my humble abode. I'm glad you met my wife. I hope you have been showing these fine gentlemen around the place. Have you won anything big so far?
I believe my friend here.
Just pennies.
Oh,
Not much at all.
Very good. And I assume you all from America. I once lived in America also. And then
Oh,
looked
what
for
part?
fame and fortune down here. And so far, this is the only thing I've found.
Ah,
What part of America did you live in?
Oklahoma.
Interesting.
Yes. Now, what part of America are you from?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Very interesting.
But
You
I
look
lived
very
in Boston.
familiar. Did you play baseball?
I did. I did play baseball. I was a shortstop for the Boston
Boston
Braves.
Braves. That's correct.
Yep.
Yes, yes. You're Lou McGann.
Yeah, Lou is in fact my middle name. It's actually Andrew Lewis McGann. I go by Drew actually when I'm not on the baseball field.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you all. People come in here left and right with different names every day. I see the same face. One day he's Todd, the next day he's Mike.
Well,
I do not
I'm
judge.
Drew Lou.
Listen, Lou,
Drew
I'm a very
Cincinnati?
big fan of baseball. Here, have a cigar. As he pulls out
Oh.
a metal case and hands you a very fine Cuban cigar.
Oh yeah, I definitely smoked that.
hey, is Magesh with us?
Oh, yes, Gamesh is still there.
Gamesh, thank you. What is his reaction to Gamesh? If I'm evaluating, running through an eval.
Gamesh is not frightened or nervous around Mr. Gustav. Eric Gustav is quite the gentleman. He's a very nice guy. He does kind of have a very hard, stoic face, but he does see Gamesh. Ah, Mr. Gamesh, I'm glad you could make it this evening. I've been meaning to come by your store soon. I wish to inquire some new items for the establishment. Oh, yeah, yes, Mr. Gustav. Anytime that you can come in, it'd be my honor to show you around my store. Excellent. How about next week, next Wednesday, around, say, 3:30? Excellent. I'll mark it on my calendar. Gentlemen, I have other inquiries I must get to, but it has been an excellent night meeting you, and I wish you good fortune here at Eric's Cafe. Enjoy the music, enjoy the bar, and of course, enjoy the casino. The night is yours. Honey, I will see you later. As Eric walks off, mingling with the other people in his establishment.
That's a pretty fucking good cigar.
Save myself there. All right. We're gonna keep gambling until I run out of luck, and then we're done.
Excellent. And as you continue the night with gambling, you do notice Gamesh has run off. If anybody wants to give me a spot hidden roll.
Success.
And we'll keep it with Lou. And Charleston has a spot hidden success. Excellent. So Charleston and Lou, you do notice as y'all are playing cards, gambling, that Gamesh has left the area. He was standing behind Lou. He never sat down because he was not going to gamble any of his money. He left and headed back to the bar. You both notice him speaking to a individual who had just walked in about 10 minutes earlier. This gentleman is wearing a very nice gray suit. He does seem to be from the region that you are currently in. He has black hair and black facial hair. And he seems to be currently speaking to Gamesh about something, and it seems like it may be an important conversation.
Charleston, I don't know if you noticed this, but our new little friend over there has been a little nervous since we got here.
Yeah.
What do you
Right.
say me and you go and try to make him see some reason? You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I can be persuasive at times.
All right. So I guess we get up and go to talk to Gamesh again and his new friend.
Okay, sure.
And when I get up there, I want to approach him from behind and like put my arm around him, but I kind of want to have my hand hanging slightly under where his throat would be. So it's
Okay.
kind of like that.
If you both, Charleston and Lou, want to give me listen rolls, I can give you a little bit more
Okay.
information before you get up there.
Ooh, 63 versus 63 success.
Excellent.
Hard success. Wow. 10 versus 20.
With that regular success, Charleston, you are able to notice that they are speaking in a kind of hushed tones. They are whispering to one another, and it seems like they're kind of going back and forth in a very serious conversation. Now, Lou, you do pick out a little bit of what they are talking about, and you hear Gamesh going, Arnath, I called you. These, I believe, are the individuals that you were tipped off about. It's happening tonight. As you arrive to the back, you said that you're going to put your arm up around.
Kind of like
Ganesh.
come from behind and have my arm, because I imagine I'm a good bit bigger than him, right?
Yes.
Kind of put a little bit of weight into it, and also kind of have my hand kind of dangling like right there, but it wouldn't be very hard to go like that,
Okay.
Just kind of yeah, doing that.
Oh, my gosh. Hello. Lou. I honestly can't recall your name. It seems as though it's changed.
It's Drew Lou.
Yes. And Mr. Cece, I would like to introduce you to my good friend Arnath. Good evening. Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, well,
Hello.
we're becoming good friends with Gamesh, so we should definitely get to know you.
Yes, of course. How are you? What brings you here?
Work, sadly.
What line of work are you in?
The dangerous type.
Dangerous.
I mean, when you say dangerous, what do you mean? You mean like you work at like a factory or something, or what are you talking about?
Many different things.
So like a contractor?
No. Gentlemen, what brings you to Eric's Cafe tonight?
Eating, drinking, gambling.
Mr. Gamesh has told me that you have been inquiring about a certain item, a relic, mythological relic of the past of Egypt.
Well, we're just trying to learn more about the local history and everything.
Yes, many are, but many don't inquire about the skull of the first Magi.
Listen, I don't think that you should, talk about this in public, because Gamesh told us that there are a lot of, people after this thing. I just don't want anything to happen to you, getting tied up in any of that. We're not tied
Dangerous
up in it.
people.
Yeah, more dangerous people. So we might just want to, end the conversation. I'm trying to persuade.
Okay, and I'll take a persuade roll.
Okay. Oh,
A
no.
failure.
No, I can't push it. No, I can't. Lou, help me.
Yeah, can I try to help with that?
I mean, well, I guess not like with a roll, but like if you want to say something to get me out of this.
Yeah, we wouldn't
would it-
want to. Mr. Eric's a real nice guy, and we wouldn't want to talk about anything unsavory in his bar. That wouldn't be very polite.
That is very true. That is quite nice of you all also. But I do not want to finish this conversation, so I think you and your party and I should step outside and finish it.
Anybody waiting for us outside?
Just me.
Hmm.
I'm not armed. You can check.
I looked at Charleston.
I'm not touching you.
That's fine, and I'm not touching you. I would just like to make sure that you're the individuals that I was tipped off about.
Tipped off.
What individuals would that be? I'm wondering.
Why don't we speak outside so we're not invading Mr. Gustav's privacy?
Aren't you trying to invade our privacy?
Or not
Do we
Mr.
have
Gustav's
anything?
privacy, but his establishment. Should we go outside so we're not invading the establishment? That's
What if we
fine,
don't?
gentlemen. If you wish to not talk, we don't have to have this discussion, but I will be back.
Blackjack! Yeah!
As you hear Colt in the back, or Mr. Derringer, aka Colt Reinhardt, winning it big even more with Miss Gustave next to him, Miss Chardonnay Gustave. Don't do that to her.
Don't do that.
As Eric Gustave floats down the staircase, immediately floats to you and slaps you across. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Gentlemen, I will be back to speak to you more about the skull. I will find you. But I should tell you that you are going to have unwanted guests soon. Around 10 p.m. When the party really gets going here, there will be a group of individuals dressed in something you've seen before enter. They will go upstairs to a meeting room where they will meet with an individual that I've been told that you are very well acquainted with. Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, if we want to find you, how can we find you?
You can't. I will find you. As you see this Mr. Arnoth exit where he came into.
That was a cold line. That was cold.
Good going, guys.
I don't like him.
Oh my, he's trying to save our.
I don't think
asses.
he's on Dr. Kurtz's side, but I also don't think he's
Come
on
on.
our side.
I'm gonna help you out a little bit. As he's
Arnold
walking
is such a
away,
cool name.
as he's walking away, if Lou or Charleston want to give me a history roll, I can give you a little bit more information.
History. Oof. I have a 5 in history.
I believe in you.
Failure.
Oh well.
I don't know. I'm on it. Okay. Yeah, tell me if I'm tripping, but I don't know.
I do believe you may be tripping.
As he's walking away, you do notice his kind of suit sleeve rise a little bit with the way he's walking, and you do notice what seems to be a kind of outline or perhaps a slight bit of what you can make out to be a tattoo on his forearm.
A tattoo of.
You can't make it out.
It's a barbed wire tattoo.
The rest of it's being hidden by the rest of the suit sleeve.
Gotcha.
It's a dandelion. Live, laugh, love.
So yes, Arnoth has left, and Gamesh is standing there, kind of with his head down. Well, gentlemen, that was an interesting conversation. Should we? What should we do?
I want to like lightly tap Gamesh's chest, just be like, just like. That's a good question, Gamesh. Now, we couldn't have our conversation with him, but we could have a conversation with you. So what's going on?
Give me an intimidation roll, please.
Success. 19 versus 21.
Mr. Arnoth, I'm not going to fight with you. Drulu. Mr. Arnoth, I contacted him after you left my store earlier today. Mr. Arnoth is a very good customer that comes in quite frequently and brings me items. He works with a group that I much respect. He was coming here in good faith. I apologize if he disturbed you or scared you away, but gentlemen, it is getting quite late, and I wish to retire, and I do hope that you retire soon also. This place is about to get a little hot and heavy, if you catch my drift. And as Mr. Arnoth said, there are individuals, and he gets closer to both you and Charleston. There are individuals that will be coming soon. I think you know these individuals. If they know that you are here, if they see you, they will kill you. I'm going home. Have a good night. As Gamesh turns and heads towards the exit.
What's the name of the group, Huddy?
Well, you're not there, but if Charleston and Lou, you're having fun with Miss Chardonnay, but if Charleston or Lou wants to give me a intelligence roll, I can tell him.
Hard success.
Hard success on intelligence from Charleston
3180.
Clay. Charleston, you are sitting there and you know that this is the bar, this is the meeting place where the serpent occultists are going to be meeting with Dr. Rick Kurtz. You feel it in your blood. You know it's about to go down. They said around 10 p.m. is when they're meeting. You don't know whether or not you need to be there to meet them and greet them at the door, or if you need to be hiding and spying on them, or if you need to get out of Dodge.
I meant Arnoth's group, but...
Arnoth's group, you can try to find Arnoth, but Arnoth will find you.
Or Arnoth is in his own Arnoth group, and no one else, boys and girls, not allowed, or anything in between.
That's right. And with that, we are going to leave Eric's Cafe for tonight. And we will see what happens with our group of investigators. Not next week, but the week after next. We're going to take a break next week, and we'll be back the week after. But yes, thank you all, of course, for joining tonight's episode of Casablanca in Cairo. But yeah, thank you guys, of course, for playing. And for the audience, if you have missed any of our past episodes, please head over to YouTube and check out the channel. We have all of our episodes uploaded. This episode will be uploaded tonight after we get off, so it should be ready in the morning. But yeah, so just quickly, Matt, just tell us again who you are, and if you got anything to plug, go right ahead.
I am Matt, and I do. We are off next week because I will be moving yet again. Yours truly is headed to Alabama. If you're watching this in the future, well, it's 2022. I've been in Texas for 18 months, and it's time to head on back. Anyway, so we will be out, but I've been working on a couple things. We're planning on rerunning a title you may be familiar with, a Clouded Desert, that Mike, Trevor, and Price are not familiar with. So we're going to get that one shot together. It's completely revamped, but the main storyline is still there. So stay tuned for that. And of course, a new version of Keeper Swap with Huddy and I, potentially, or all of us, or none of us, or all of us in 30 seconds, or two of us in 5 minutes. We'll see. We don't know. Thank you.
Awesome. Price. You're muted.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's a really good idea, Price. Yeah. Oh man.
Well, now that I'm not muted. I'm
Price,
Price.
you're muted. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that.
You believed it there for a second.
I did.
You're making the man go crazy.
No.
Lose 5 sanity point anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, my name is Price. Again, as always, it's been a pleasure to play on the Spot Hidden channel with a great group of guys,
And if you want, you can follow me on Twitter at Price Everett. I've actually started streaming again, which is weird but cool. You can follow me on Twitch at Price VA. That's the letter V and then the letter A. And Sonic Frontiers comes out next Tuesday, funnily enough. And I guess since we're not doing some spot hidden on that Tuesday, I'll be playing some Sonic. So that'll be fun.
Sweet.
But again, thank you guys so much for having me as always. And see y'all in 2 weeks.
That's the one that goes, "It's me, a Sonic."
That's correct.
Okay, cool.
Sonic is an Italian American.
Nice.
Trevor.
Yeah, I'm Trevor. I don't get on Twitter enough for you to follow me, so there's no point. But yeah, thankfully Matt scheduled his move out date with my show opening
That's right.
date.
Ooh.
So it worked out kind of well. I can't be here next Tuesday because I will be opening The Importance of Being Earnest.
Really?
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was in that show at one time.
That's a funny play, man.
What'd you play?
I was one of the waiters in the
Oh.
garden scene. Yeah, it was in
Nice.
It was in high school. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Cool.
really have anything to plug. I'm not doing anything super interesting as of right now, but we'll see.
No, that's interesting as it is. Opening a show, break a leg, opening night,
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
doing the tech stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing some tech stuff.
Awesome. And of course, from Dunder Mifflin, Michael Scott.
Hi, I'm Michael. Continue buying paper. Nothing to plug, but just thank you for supporting Spot Hidden. Go drink some water, read a book. Go call your mom. Thank you for tuning in.
Vitamins A, B, C,
Call your
and
mom.
D's.
I will do that right after this stream ends.
Call your mom or drink water.
Both.
Okay.
I'll wake her up.
Mm-hmm.
And
With water.
last but not least, London. What you got going on?
Hello, everybody. Follow me on Twitter at London Carlisle. I just did a Call of Cthulhu one-shot for the Three Black Halflings. Great D&D podcast. Yeah, check those out. Apple Podcast, Spotify. It's like a Dreamlands scenario. Also mixing with some Harlem Unbound stuff. So it's really cool. Lots of dark fantasy elements. So if you're into that, check that out. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody, of course, for coming out and supporting us here at Spot Hidden and watching the show. I'm Hudson Hubbard again. You can follow me at huddy.hubs on Instagram or huddy_hubs on Twitter. And, of course, we want to give a great shout-out to Chaosium. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be able to play this game. And if you want to play what we're playing, go ahead and get yourself Keeper's Rulebook and the main rulebook over at Chaosium, or go support your LGS. I can't stress that enough. Go support your LGS because they need it a lot right now. And again, we'll be back in 2 weeks. It's been fun. Everybody have a great night. Stay spoopy, and we shall see you anon.